Good morning, everyone. Good morning and welcome. So glad to see so many of you here. I think it sends a clear message, and really on relatively short notice, just by the turnout and the enthusiasm this morning, the excitement and interest that there's in our football program, and really all of us, all of UTRGV. For those that I haven't had the privilege to meet just yet, my name's Chase Conk, and it's a true blessing to serve as Vice President and Director of Athletics here at UTRGV. We have so many special guests with us this morning, and I do want to recognize several of those that are with us. And so when I call your name, if you would please stand. Representing U.S. Senator Ted Cruz's office, we have Joshua Rivas. Joshua, are you here? And Adrianelli Gomez. Thank you all for being here. We have with us State Senator Chuy Hinojosa. Senator Hinojosa. We have State Representative, his office represented by Laura Del Mariano. Ms. Mariano, are you here? From Sergio Munoz's office. State Representative Janie Lopez. Representative Lopez. State Representative Terry Canales. We have State Representative Bobby Guerra. Our UT System Board of Regent and all of our bosses, we have with us Dr. Nolan Pettis. Hidalgo County Judge, Judge Richard Cortez. Commissioner from Precinct 4, we have Ellie Torres. Ellie. Representing the City of Brownsville, Mayor Cowan and Roger Chanas. Thank you all for being here. Of course, the Mayor of the City of Edinburg, we have Mayor Garza Romero. Thank you. We have our City Manager, Myra Ayala. Myra. Assistant City Manager Nelda Ramirez. Nelda. Assistant City Manager Thomas Reyna. Assistant City Manager Jay Sines. And members of the City Council, we have with us Mr. Dan Diaz, David Salazar, Jason De Leon. I don't know if Jason was able to make it, but Jason, thank you. Council Member David White. And then representing the EDC, Edinburg EDC Board, we have President Veronica Gonzalez. We have our EDC Director, Radel Garza. Radel. We also have with us Raul Resendez from the EDC Board as well. Raul. And Ronnie Rivera from the EDC Board. Ronnie. From the City of McAllen, we have Commissioner Tony Agueda. Tony. Thank you for being here. We also have with us from the City of FAR, Daniel Chavez. Daniel, thank you for being here. FAR EDC, Victor Perez. And we have Edinburg School District trustees with us this morning, Letty Garcia. Letty, thank you. And Letty Flores. Thank you for being here. I also have to introduce our UTRGV leadership. I say this every time I have a chance. I get to work, and I am blessed to work with the best leadership team that we have, truly put us against anybody in the country, and that's a testament to our president, Dr. Guy Bailey. Dr. Bailey. Executive Vice President for Finance, Michael Mueller. Executive Vice President for Institutional Advancement, Kelly Nassor. Senior VP for Governmental Relations, Veronica Gonzalez. Senior VP, some days AD Emeritus, Interim Athletic Director, we've got Dr. Maggie Hinojosa. We have the Dean of our Medical School, Dr. Michael Hawker. Senior VP for Research in our Graduate College, we have Dr. John Sagan. Provost at UTRGV, we have Dr. Luis Zayas. Patrick Gonzalez, our VP for Communications and Marketing. Patrick. And then the Chief of Staff, Samantha Allen. Samantha. Also at this time, if I could have all of our Football Founders Society members, if our Football Founders Society members would please stand to be recognized. This group here, and we'll talk about how all this has come together, but this group here has been instrumental in supporting this endeavor, really buying in from the beginning, and so I appreciate you saw several of them from the leadership at UTRGV. These 34 individuals mean a lot to us and are a big part of why we are here today. I think we all know why we're here today, right? It's no secret. We're here on the steps of this beautiful stadium, but at this moment, we want to declare that UTRGV now owns this beautiful stadium, and from this day moving forward, it will be the primary home for Vaqueros football. I think we should start every day off with the pep band. I think that just makes it that much better. How about a round of applause for our students and the pep band? What a day and what a journey this has been to get to this moment. We all know this stadium. We know it well, and it's truly the crown jewel of stadiums throughout the Rio Grande Valley. It's been in existence since 2017, and we've seen what it's capable of. We've seen the memories that it's brought our community. It's truly been part of the fabric of the Rio Grande Valley. But now at UTRGV, we embrace taking the baton, going forward now with this unbelievable facility and taking it to new heights as we bring Division I football right here to the city of Edinburg. This stadium legitimizes us. This announcement will carry not just throughout the valley or the state of Texas, it'll carry throughout the country. Just a few weeks ago, we broke ground on the Vaqueros Performance Center just a few miles away. You couple that with this facility today and this announcement, it sends a strong message that we are committed to not only doing it right, but we're committed to building a first-class Division I college football program. It sends a message to our students, to our faculty and staff, to our community, our supporters. We take your game day experience serious, right? We want you to engage with us as often as you can, and by announcing this today, you can tell that we are going to make sure that you have a great experience when you come to a college football game. This also speaks to the future Vaqueros. This speaks to the prospective student athletes, the young men that Coach Bush has already recruited. They're going to play in one of the best facilities in all of Division I FCS, and they're going to have a chance to win championships. Right, Coach? Championships right here in the Rio Grande Valley. We're most grateful to the City of Edinburg, Mayor Garza. What an unbelievable partner you've been personally, and to all of us at UTRGV, your City Council, City Manager, City Hall, the offices that have all been supportive to be able to get to today. I know it wasn't easy, but we appreciate everything that you've done. Riddell, the EDC here in the City of Edinburg, we appreciate you guys. This truly takes a village. And I think what's beautiful about today is we're celebrating all the key aspects that it takes to have a first-class, not just football program, but athletics department for the Rio Grande Valley. And so we're most grateful for all of you. In about 18 months, we're going to bring this stadium to life. We have a little work to do. It's a beautiful stadium, but we've got to get it ready for college football. But just think about where we're going to be 17, 18 months from now. This is my shameless plug to get your season tickets now. Put your deposit down now. But it's really amazing to see the support that we've already garnered. But here in about 17, 18 months, think about that week leading up to that first college football game. Think about the buzz around town. Think about people trying to get their tickets. It will be a tough ticket. But think about that day and where you're going to be. Think about leaving your house. Think about driving, exiting off the highway, coming up this boulevard, seeing orange for days. You get out of your car, you smell the tailgates. You smell that good South Texas barbecue cooking on all the tailgating grounds that we have around this stadium. You meet up with friends, and if you're an alum, you're going to join our alumni tailgates. You're going to get to interact with people maybe you haven't seen in years. And then about 90 minutes before kickoff, the Vaqueros are going to show up here at the stadium. Coach Bush is going to get off that bus. Our marching band is going to lead a march, and they're going to march throughout the tailgate so you get to high five and see our young men that are going to represent you. And then about 45 minutes later, you're going to grab your tickets. You're going to find your way into the stadium. You're going to grab a popcorn and hopefully maybe a Los Vaqueros. I think, Val, that would work. And you're going to find your seats. And then you're going to see the marching band take the field for the very first time. You're going to see them form that V for the very first time. And then you're going to see Coach Bush and his coaches and our young men take the field and hopefully lead the Vaqueros on to victory. That's the promise of today, and that's what we're building right here in the Rio Grande Valley in the city of Edinburg. In the coming months, you'll hear more from our department and university. We'll be transparent with you on the renovations and the things that we'll have planned for this stadium. We'll be able to share more about ticketing. You know, we've got 2,800 season ticket deposits. We get a lot of questions on when are we going to be able to buy our tickets. That's coming. We'll share that information in the next few months. We'll be able to share our tailgating plan, our parking plan, our transportation plan for our students and for our community. We've got a lot of work in front of us, but I can tell you that being here today and having this piece of the puzzle now final, we can get to work, and we're excited about working together with you to create the experience that we all want for the RIO Grande Valley and for the city of Edinburg. At this time, I want to bring up the man that's really made all this possible, and that's President Bailey. His tireless work and what he does for the university is beyond the grounds of just our institution. It's really for the RIO Grande Valley. He's about creating opportunities for students, but opportunities for all of us. And I think his leadership, we would all agree, has helped our community and our region prosper in the years that he's led our institution. We take his lead. He sets the tone. He's built an unbelievable team that I get to work with every day, but he truly is the reason why we are able to accomplish what we're accomplishing at the university. So please help me welcome our president, Dr. Guy Bailey.
You know what Chase didn't tell you is that I've made a lot of good hires, I think, and they're a testament to that right here. He didn't tell you that he's one of the best. I've worked with a lot of ADs, but none better than this man. And so I told him that I would have hired him just on the basis of his daughters alone. They're the cutest thing, but he himself is terrific and has done a great job. I want you to think about something. August 30th, 2015, we opened UTRGV. Think about that, August 30th, 2015. We opened the doors to UTRGV, almost 30,000 students. Since that time, we've added, Lord knows how many programs, a school of medicine, a school of podiatric medicine. We'll be adding physical therapy. We'll be doing we have PhDs in engineering, PhDs in science, all kinds of things. Think about that. But think forward to August 30th, 2025. 10 years to the date we opened the university. What do? We play our first football game, yeah. That's right. You'll be right here having the time of your life. You'll be right here with a group of young men who will represent this university so well. That what this will do for our institution is absolutely remarkable. You know, one of the great pleasures of being married to Val, and there are far more than I can ever enumerate, but one of the great pleasures is I get to go to beer conferences with her sometimes. Now, academic conferences are not very interesting. Beer conferences are, right? You know, the topic you can always talk about, and the topic that garners interest from everybody, you know what that is? It's football. Yeah, it's football. Think about this. This will transform everything. It will transform how people see the institution, how they talk about the institution. And I can't tell you the impact that this is going to have, but you'll know soon enough and you'll enjoy that. I want to thank all of you today for being here. A good many of you have been with us every step of the way. I look out and see people who helped make this institution happen in the first place. But almost all of you have been with us from day one. This isn't UTRGV's football team, it's yours. It's the Valley's. It's something we've done together. It's all of us pulling in the same direction. That's what happens when we work together. So thank you so much, all of you, for what you've done. And there are a few people in this audience who deserve a special thanks, thanks beyond what I can really give. Our delegation at the state has been terrific. We benefit from people who really love the Valley, love the university, and do great things for us. And the two that represent this area right here, would you all stand again? Senator Hinojosa, Representative Canales. These two guys have been stalwarts. There'd be no UTRGV without these guys. They do a wonderful job. And the rest of our delegation, thank you so much. We've had good representation on the Board of Regents. That's helped so much for us to move forward. So this is a team effort. And one of the most important members of our team has been the mayor of the city of Edinburg. Yeah, Mayor Garza. I'm going to let him come up here in just a second. I've worked with a lot of mayors, a lot of different places. No one better than this one. This man is a great partner every step of the way. When things are difficult, you got to work through things. It's not easy to get things done. He's always there behind us, always helping us. So, Mayor, thank you so much for your partnership, and we're delighted to be playing football here soon. Right, not too far from your office. So we'll expect you at every game. Mayor, please, platform is yours.
All right. Well, as mayor, you're one person, so I got to share that with our city council. Let's give them a hand, also our city council. It takes a team effort, Dr. Bailey, and as Chase mentioned. So good morning to all of you. It's just an honor to be here today. So exciting to be here with you all as we celebrate this milestone here for our city, the arrival of Division I football here to our city of Edinburg. That deserves another hand. We're getting the thanks right now, Dr. Bailey, but I do want to share something because I see some school board members here. For those of you that are not aware, it was the people of Edinburg that came together, to create this junior college here in the city of Edinburg, the people of Edinburg. And I'm so happy to see the school board, because I don't know if they're aware of it. It was at the school board that they decided, and I see some residents here, and I want to take this time to thank them. Because you know what? Y'all had a vision, right, to make sure that Edinburgh had higher education here at that time. And look at what it's become now. All I can tell you is thank you. We, as a current mayor and the council, we're living up to the promise to make sure that what y'all started is now becoming the best university it can be. Thank you. Dr. Bailey, you and your team, I know you're thanking us. I'm going to express my deepest gratitude to all of you. You're right. This was not an easy process. There was a lot that had to happen. For us, it was all hands on deck. I think we quickly saw how important this was, and there was some challenges along the way, but we came together, we kept on at it, and now we're here today. So on behalf of myself and the entire community of Edinburgh, thank you to the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley. We have a Board of Regents here, Dr. Pettis. Thank you so much to the Board of Regents. We always talk about, why don't they invest more in the Valley? Well, here it is, and thank you. Thank you for doing that. Now let's talk about the impact this is going to have. This is going to be massive, folks. We're talking about an economic boost to our city and our region like you don't see every day. How much are you talking about? Over 100 million in economic impact here to our city and to our region. Thank you, University of Texas Rio Grande Valley. Thank you to the entire community of Edinburgh for making this happen. This is, I know it's said a lot, but it is a game changer for us, because why? It's going to provide many new opportunities for development and growth. But what also it's going to do? It's going to provide a major boost to our city, for our quality of life, for our region, because this right here, we're talking about one region, one voice. Well, guess what? With Division I football and the opportunities that it comes with it, that's what puts us at a level that we can compete with just about anybody, because we need things like this. This excitement of Division I football, is truly incredible. It's a testament to our progress and to a nod to our status as being a home of a top-tier university. We've worked so hard to get to this point, and it's only fitting that we're finally here. I also want to take this time to recognize all the hard work, all the behind the scenes that had to happen for today to be possible. I want to start with the City Council, our Economic Development Corporation, the board and the staff, our city manager's office, city attorney's office. I'm telling you, when I say all hands on deck, everybody was working on this. The entire UTRGV team. I mean, it is just unbelievable. I think I was going to tell our city manager, now there's no excuse that we can't get anything else done because we got this done, okay? I mean, this is just a great way to come together. But also, I know they've been thanked, but I do want to give a special thanks to our State Senator Juancho Hinojosa and our Representative Chairman Terry Canales. They deserve another round of applause. Not only is this in their district, they were also part of behind the scenes of making this happen. And I want to thank you all so much on behalf of our community. Thank you. I also want to give special thanks to Mr. Alonso Cantu. He was the owner of this stadium for agreeing to sell this stadium to making today happen. So thanks to him as well. You know, Chase kind of touched on that. I got a little chills when he was talking about taking us through the first day of football, right? You know, we're so much looking forward to it. I could just imagine the atmosphere it's going to be here. I mean, even right now, you already feel it, right? You almost feel like there's going to be a football game right now. But, you know, there's just a camaraderie, the bringing everybody together and celebrating the arrival of Division I football here. We're so very grateful. Thank you so much, UTRGV, on behalf of our community, on behalf of our entire Rio Grande Valley, for making this happen, and we so much look forward to it. V's up, everybody. V's up.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Mayor. As you can tell, we are blessed by a tremendous village here to be able to celebrate today. I mentioned this a couple of weeks ago, actually it was last week, as we opened our Vaqueros Golf Center for our golf programs. You know, when you're an athletic director, you're constantly trying to find that recipe for your coaches and your programs to have success. And it doesn't seem like rocket science, but it's not easy to do. And I'll walk you through those three that I think it takes for a program to be successful. Number one, community. It takes community, and that's evident today that we have community buy-in for what we're doing at UTRGV and with our football program. It takes support. We have almost 3,000 season tickets already sold. We've got a number of our Football Founders Society members here. We have some of our most generous sponsors and people that have been with us for many years. It takes that kind of support. It takes facilities. We can check that box, right? We've got facilities, right? We've got the Vaqueros Performance Center that I mentioned earlier, and we have this unbelievable stadium that's behind us. And then it takes people. It takes leadership. It takes all the people, every piece of the puzzle that we mentioned today. I truly think if one person was removed from this puzzle piece, I don't know if this would have happened. It really took all of us. But it also takes people within your program, and it takes leadership. And speaking of people, we have one fine person leading our football program. I think Dr. Bailey usually mentions this. As we sat down and we talked about what we were looking for in a head football coach, I think you've said it best. We would have had to add boxes to be able to find Travis Bush. We didn't think he was out there. But we found Coach Bush and brought him to the Valley, hard to believe, over a year ago. He's been leading this program. He's assembled a tremendous coaching staff. Would our assistant coaches, would you guys please raise your hand? I know we've got the whole staff here. Coach Bush is great, but before you leave, get to know these gentlemen as well. That's the force that's helping pull this off. And they've now recruited, signed, committed nearly 70 student athletes that are going to represent this school next year. They will be on campus here in August, so congratulations on that, Coach. But Coach Bush has a passion for not only football, he has a passion for young people, which is extremely important, and his threads and his roots run deep here in the Rio Grande Valley. He has a passion for the RGV, and we know that he's the perfect guy to lead this program, so please help me welcome our head coach, Coach Travis Bush.
First game on the 10-year anniversary, huh? So I can feel our staff's blood pressure rise on that one. We can't gotta win on the anniversary. But again, thank you all for being here. And through this process, there was a lot I did know. There was a lot I didn't know while it was going on, but very symbolic to a football game. And when you get down to it, I mean, we were making progress, and then we get pushed back a little bit and start making a little progress and hit some adversity. I think we lost hope at one point, but then we had some key players step up and make some big plays late, and we found a way to win. And truly, all the different units that make up a team, and all those units came together through this process, and we kept fighting, and just can't say enough. And there's people that I don't know that were involved in this, but obviously our university, our administration, Chase, Dr. Bailey, the city of Edinburg, Mayor. I mean, it's truly a blessing to be officially standing here at this stadium. And and Chase mentioned the environment as. As a competitor and athlete, you visualize the future a lot. And since December of 22, on our first press conference in this stadium, we visualized game day thousands of times by now, and it's a beautiful sight. And to see that thing packed with orange, we pulled off 281 onto Freddie hundreds of times on the bus already, and to see the smoke clouds, the tailgate going on, and the fans just fired up when the bus gets here. It's truly the perfect environment for college football, not just here in the Rio Grande Valley, but anywhere in the nation, and we wouldn't want to be anywhere else. And sorry. But I know who the most excited people are right now, or are going to be as soon as we get on the phone, are those 75 dudes that are going to be making history in here on August 30th. And we're about to let them know. And we, through this recruiting process, we actually recruited, technically not having a stadium. We talked about this a little bit. We might have kind of encouraged it a little bit, but we never told them this was going to be our final home. But for us, it's the final piece. It's the final piece of our facility puzzle now to say, you know what, every facility UTRG football has is not only going to be the best in the conference, but definitely one of the tops in Division I FCS, and that's going to continue to help us recruit top talent, not only out of the valley, but from way to the valley to get down here and like Chase said, have a first-class Division I football program. But I forgot where I was going next. But I don't know why I went blank there. Yeah. No, there was a no. But, just looking ahead, too, in reality, it's hard to win football games. No matter what level, whether you're home or away, it's hard to win games. And to have a winning football program, you've got to start by winning at home. And this truly can be a home field advantage for us, but it's not just us. It's not just the team. It's definitely not the coach. It's everybody in the stand. It's everybody in those seats. The seats full, filled with orange, the student section packed, the band's playing, you being loud when we're on defense and just roaring as loud as we can when we score, and the whole county should know when we score. But this place is just set up to be amazing, but it truly does take all of us. And I know there's a lot of people I know that are kind of waiting for season tickets till we know exactly where we're playing, and now we know where we're playing. So I know we're going to get more season tickets on the board, but it truly has to be a home field advantage for us, but it's going to take everybody. And just appreciate the support has been phenomenal. It's going to continue to be great, and we appreciate everybody that's been involved with our program, with us. And 548 days away, and we'll be kicking off in this stadium to make history. But thank y'all so much, and appreciate y'all taking the time to be here today. And V's up. Thank y'all.
Well, Mayor, Dr. Bailey, if y'all could come up, let's make this official here. Mayor, I will say you may be able to sell this for high dollar at some point. There's not many of these in circulation, but on behalf of UTRGV, our appreciation, you define partnership in a big way, and so I will allow Dr. Bailey to step over here and present you the helmet.
On behalf of the entire university, our gratitude expressed through this helmet. Thank you so much.
accept this on behalf of the entire community of Edinburg as we share this all together. Thank you. Thank you so much. Can you just have a quick picture? Coach, you want to get in? All right. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach. I hope when you have that 3rd and 10 play call, and we got to have that first down, that you don't draw that blank. Maybe you'll pull out that script out of the pocket there. I have no doubt that will not happen during the football season. What a day to celebrate, and we can't. I mean, truly, thank you just seems not enough. But this is special. We have a lot of work in front of us, but I can tell you, as I was driving down the boulevard this morning and getting to see the setup, getting to see this logo right here at this front entrance, and then to be able to see the enthusiasm from everybody here today, it's overwhelming. And we're blessed. I can tell you, our staff, we have a tremendous staff in the Department of Athletics. So many of them are actually over there ready to take your season ticket deposit. They stand ready. But I appreciate them. I appreciate our partnerships with campus, Patrick Gonzalez, your office, helping pull all this together, and of course, our work over the last several months and certainly days with the city of Edinburg. This is a credit to community. We do have T-shirts. We've got UTRGV football T-shirts for everyone, so please stop by and visit with our team. And then we've got some information if you want to learn more about ways to support our program. But we can do this. We are doing it, but we can be whatever we want to be. And we're already starting to see those key ingredients come into play. If it wasn't for the enthusiasm of our students, and that's one group that I should have mentioned earlier, if it wasn't for the student vote back in 2021, none of this would be possible. And so I can tell you how proud we are as administrators to be able to say, students, you spoke, we listened, and now we're responding. And they're getting to see their student experience transform right in front of their eyes as they're enrolled at our institution. But it takes all of us, and we're certainly grateful to be here today, and we look forward to rallying the Valley with you and seeing you back here in about 18 months. V's up. Thank you.